Hey folks, hope you have a good afternoon. Today we're going to continue our Space Haven Alpha 15 Brutal playthrough. Let's get started. See where we left off. I went on vacation since the last time I played, so probably going to forget everything. It looks like we're taking on board an energy rod, some food, and some other little stuff here. We've got a good supply of energium on board, but we're pretty low on Hyperium, so we're going to be careful. Going to have to be judicious about our jumps. We do have 6 refined hyperfuel, but unfortunately we're not using refined hyperfuel currently. So what I'm actually going to do for starters here is I'm going to lower our production cap for refined hyperfuel. Let's bring it down to 3 instead of 4. I'm just going to give our guys a minute here to work. So our fundamentals, green's low, blue is okay, water is good because we've got 20 ice. We're very low on carbon, which is going to be a problem for us, but we're otherwise good on base materials. And we got 2 armored vests in inventory, I just noticed. Let's see if anybody needs them who doesn't have one currently. So we could actually take these 2 guys, Vladimir and John, and give them the upgraded armored vests. I think we're going to give one to Liberty because she's got the plasma cluster gun. We want to make sure that that doesn't get lost. So I'm going to upgrade her to an armored vest. She doesn't want to collect... Did she? Just collect the item? She did. Okay, perfect. And let's make sure we're not producing extra armored vests because we have limited carbon. I believe that takes carbon. Yeah, it takes some carbon. It doesn't take a lot of carbon. It takes 1/3 of a unit of plastic, which is 1/3 of a unit of carbon. And then it also takes steel plates, which is like half a steel plate, which is a tiny bit more carbon on top of that. So, we want to use as little carbon as possible here. But we only have a rule set to produce 1 armored vest at a time, so we should be okay there. Let's take a look at our surroundings here. We're going to want to trade with these guys, I think, to get more Hyperium. We also have some other sectors to explore here. We'll try to clear... We've actually got the transfers done here. Do we want to salvage anything is the question. We got plenty of infra scrap. We got plenty of hull scrap for now. We got good soft scrap, and we've already taken all the energy scrap, it looks like. So I think we're actually ready to launch here. One thing I still haven't figured out really is the battle station's position. I'm not entirely sure what that does for us. I guess it has something to do with reloading the weapons as reloads, you know, are needed. But we don't have weapons on board, so I don't think that we need that anyway. Okay. So we can queue these up. Let's take a look at our trading partners here. Oh good, we got some green crystals for sale. So he's got the cheapest. 2, 3, 4. This guy should have the cheapest crystals. Just confirm. Yeah. You'll buy some green crystals from this guy. We should also check if it has carbon. Now, I'm pretty sure we've checked already and they don't, but we'll double check that in a second. I'm going to give up 1 green crystal, 1 refined hyperfuel to offset this cost, because this is quite expensive, even though we have a good amount of money. I think it's worth it to spend like that. You could also see who's getting us the best price on hyperfuel. That guy's giving us a pretty good price. This guy, let's see, 680 versus 687. We can afford to sell some of this stuff and get new Hyperium. This is pretty good. So we're making 500 credits for this transaction, and we're going to be making a profit on green in terms of green crystals. That's good. Okay, and let's double check and make sure none of them have carbon. No. 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 One of them has tech blocks, which could be interesting. We got 6 of them right now, though, so I think we're okay there. Getting close to the end of our playthrough here. Which is pretty good timing, I think, since Alpha 16 is supposed to come out sometime in November, I think, tentatively. Let's take a look at our guys here and see if Pizza Ryugi is ready to convert. What a name. Krona is awesome, as usual, is just hating life and wants to be out of here. I wonder why, like, if there's something particular... He has no privacy, okay. He's awake, he ate too much. He's good friends with everybody on the crew, so it's weird that he... I guess it's just the privacy thing. I don't know. Maybe he just is so tired of being on this ship, stuck in this little jail cell area, that he just doesn't want to deal anymore. Let's take a look. I think we were working on improving our grow bed capacity, but right now we got 14 unattended botany tasks. It doesn't make sense for us to schedule more beds. We gotta keep up with the ones that we have scheduled already first. Okay, and we're just about ready to launch here. Check our carbon. We're carbon still at 2. That's not terrible. Okay, we're up to 14 green crystals now, which is great. So we made up the shortage that we had. Oops. Did we want to... Let's not fight 2 pirate ships at a time. Oh, this is a dead end. I think we can skip over these guys. Now here's what I'm considering. So there's military alliance ships in the sector. They're going to fight the pirates. We might allow some of the pirates to board our ship so that we can try to get more botanists on the crew. Even though our crew's already pretty large. It's kind of feeling claustrophobic, no hull windows. Okay, we can fix that, maybe we don't want to do it during a firefight, though. Let's wait and see what happens with the pirate ships here first. I'm hoping this pirate ship will get blown up. Okay, good. They left the sector, which means this ship is getting clobbered now. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, alright. Okay, that's like 1,000,000 units worth of free stuff that we're about to get here. We just have to wait a while for the pirates to die. Or we could board the ship and try to take it over. I just noticed that we have a bunch of cultists coming into the sector. So I think we're going to come back for this later. Just quickly make sure the MAS Pathfinder doesn't have carbon. I think we traded with them already. So we're going to jump to another sector. We're going to wait for the cultists to go away, because these guys are not going anywhere. And then we're going to come back and try to board the ship and take their stuff. So I don't think the military is going to fight the cultists, but the cultists will definitely fight us. Where? Okay, that's the other pirate ship, I think. Everybody's leaving the sector, so we can drop back in here again. And that derelict that we saw on the map is the former pirate ship. Which, it looks like the pirates all died when we went into hyperspace, so that's fine with us. I'm going to send over 2 teams just in case, but I'm pretty sure we don't really need them. I think this ship is going to be vacant. I guess as soon as we left the sector, the AI just kind of rode off. whatever crew members were left on board this destroyed ship. Which, I mean, they probably would have just been captured by the military lines anyway. And so we should be able to let's split up and explore the ship quickly here. Alright, we've done it. Explored the broken leg. Let's see what we got for our troubles. Interestingly, their generator is still online. Oh, look at all this stuff. See, this is why it's great to salvage destroyed ships. So we got 2 green crystals, 2 blue crystals, a bunch of refined hyperfuel, tech blocks, every kind of food, water, medical supplies, biomatter, and refined hyperfuel. So this is basically just a fantastic haul, just from this little tiny 1 square ship. Casey's already loading stuff into the airlock, getting ready to transport everything across. And we can also start, since the ship is already breached, the hull's already breached, we might as well start with the energy scrapping as well. If the ship were completely intact, I would probably wait to start the salvaging until we were done with the looting. We'll double check these Merchant Federation ships to see if they have anything new to trade to us. Like, for example, carbon. New carbon. New carbon. Anything we want to sell? Hyperfuel, no. Hyperfuel, not really. Without trade, we aren't human, says Captain James Burrows. Scrapper, a service or a product in exchange for a fee. Not sure that's what scrapper means. Not normally, anyway. Oh, let's build our whole window. See if we, it's the biggest whole window we can build here. That'll do. Can even give them a bathroom window. There we go. No, Kronos was claustrophobic. No wonder he doesn't like it here. Hopefully that should help. His debuffs have all gone away, it seems like. Except for the awake debuff. So I think that's going to help over time. It's going to take a while, but eventually he's going to turn. Okay, and this was a dead end, so we can start going that way once the cultists are out of our way here. And again, we could think about setting up an ambush in our airlock section. But there's 3 cultist ships. I don't want to take any chances with that. I think we're going to keep going. They probably don't even know where Bryce is. Here we go. They following? That's so annoying. I hate when they do this. They just like travel the same path that I'm traveling. It's okay though. We managed to. Oh, carbon. Carbon, delicious carbon. So flavorful. Very organic. We have to keep in mind that we are in a nebula. Only running low on unattended botany tasks. I don't think we're ever going to be completely out. But we can maybe squeeze in one more grow bed. Oh, look at this. We have researched the alcohol beverage machine. Probably one of the most important technologies of our time. Let's see. We don't have grains and hops research yet, though. I don't know why I did that before this. I guess we need that in order to make this useful. What do we still have to research? Remote control requires electronics components. We can't do this now because it requires plastic. We don't have the ability to produce plastic. We have the X3 power generator, which takes Energium and energy rods. We could maybe swing that. We're not going into weapons. We could do the X1 hyperdrive. And we could research the advanced assembler. So we can add all those things to our queue. I don't think we're going to get to the advanced assembler this playthrough. I don't think it's high on our list of priorities because we've always been able to buy tech blocks whenever we need them. The X1 hyperdrive could be interesting. We also have augmentation still coming in here. I think the anatomical augmentation is my highest priority here. We've already got our dissections done. It's just a matter of doing the research. So that's pretty good. And we'll have access to all the cyberware. We might play a little bit into the second galaxy just so we can mess around with the cyberware some more, because we haven't had much opportunity to do that. We could probably do that now, actually. Yeah, so let's do this. So anatomical grains and hops, then the power generator, then the X1 hyperdrive, and then the assembler. Oh, and let's not forget the arcade machine. There's the thought. I'm gonna put that ahead of the assembler as well. Let me take a look at our away teams real quick and see who needs to have cyberware surgery, because this now is a good time for us to do it, I think. Even though we're in a nebula, so it's a little bit risky. We want to have guys that have good potential in weapons. So Dayton is a really good candidate. He is a former astronaut with a weapon skill of 6. He's also one of our botanists, though, so we're gonna suffer. Our botany is gonna be hurting if we start working on Dayton. But I think we gotta do it eventually. So let's bite the bullet. Ocular implant. The other thing we could do is we could augment people to make them more efficient. Let's take a look at who's good at... Since we're having trouble with botany, let's look at who's doing botany. It's Eric and John and Nova and Vladimir are all doing botany. Ideally I want... Okay, so Kelly and Rafferty are the 2 people in the 3rd away team. Neither of them is good at botany, unfortunately. So let's pick somebody in the 2nd away team. No, they're all in the 1st away team. Or no. Kaylee is not on the away team, I think. She's not good at botany. Was it Eric? It was Eric. Eric is on the 2nd away team, so we could do him. Nova's not on either of the away teams. So let's have Nova. Why is she not on the away team? She's a weapons for spacefarer. Oh, because she doesn't have negative surrender, that's why. Stockholm Syndrome. That's super unfortunate. She would have been a great fighter if not for the Stockholm Syndrome. But let's give her a... specific skill potential level by 1. I don't know how I set... Oh, there, okay. So we could make that, couldn't make that be a botany upgrade. Upgrade her from botany 7, botany or potential botany 8 to potential botany 9. That could be pretty good. Let's see. recover rapidly from injuries. Working speed 15%. The thing is, I don't think working speed makes them walk faster. Accident proofing. Let's do the... That was weird. Okay, let's do the combat augments first. So who was a Dayton? We were gonna... A Dayton is our surgeon, though, is the thing. Do we have anybody else that can do Dayton's implants? I don't think we do. So we can't do Dayton. So who else do we have that's good at weapons besides Dayton? We have Liberty. Yeah, the ocular implant's gonna really help with the... What's the prefrontal? Cannot use in this slot. That's a specific skill potential. Okay, so we're gonna have Liberty go and get her augmentation. So we've scheduled a job for that. See how Cronus is doing. Nope, still hates everybody. Okay, we're getting this carbon done, that's good. As soon as that's done, we're going to rest a little bit. I think if there's a meteorite shower in the sector, we probably would have seen it by now. Let's give our guys a couple hours, and then I think we're ready to launch. We could also... Who was it we just implanted? It was Liberty, right? She's going to get implanted. She doesn't have it yet. She doesn't want to do it for some reason. Anyway, let's get out of here because the pirates are going to be here in a second. We don't want to fight them in the nebula. That would be a disaster. We can watch their shields get depleted, though. Okay, cultists are going to be a problem for us. Ooh. Oh, we have the targeting jammer, so we don't have to worry too much, actually. As long as we don't get hit by meteoroids, we'll be fine. I think the targeting jammer will still be effective. Okay, we're good with that satellite sector. We've done these ones, we still have to do this one. That goes to the next sector. I was thinking we're at close to the end of our playthrough, but we actually still have a good ways to go. We got 2 whole areas to go through that we haven't gone through yet. I'm hoping this station's gonna have carbon. I think we may have checked there already, though. Yeah, it looks like we already, so let's just quickly check their inventory, and if not, they don't have any carbon, so we're just going to go ahead and jump right away. Unless they have some really good deals for us. Doesn't seem like it, though. Could pick up some ice here. I guess we might as well. We got the cultists coming towards us, but they're not going to be here until next turn, so we've got a couple hours in the sector to work before they get here. I would like to get that implant on if we can before we find the next derelict. I don't know why it's not being scheduled. Let's look at this facility here. Job, medical. Dayton, do the medical. There we go. I think it was because Dayton and Liberty weren't on work schedules at the same time, is what was happening. She's got her ocular implant, and now she's just healing. Got our shields fully charged up again. That's good. We've gotten caught up on botany tasks, so let's start scheduling another couple grow beds worth of food. Let's look at our totals here. We got some root vegetables, we got some seeds and nuts. Keep in mind that we just got a bunch from Derelict, though, so probably some of those are holdovers from that. I think we need more meat grow beds. We don't have too much of that yet. Let's do less than 6 meat. And let's do some more fruits as well, because we use those for medical supplies. And we're not going to bother with the base metal. It's not worth sticking around in this sector an extra couple hours and getting bombarded by cultists and meteoroids and whatever. Okay, good, they went the other way. Yep. That was weird. Oh, it zoomed me in because these two things were too close on top of each other. Okay, we're gonna, rather than stop here and trade with these guys, do we? Let's check, because there's 3 android chips there. Maybe one of them will have carbon. There's a significant possibility that we've already traded with these guys, in which case they will have no carbon. Okay, so they have no carbon. Do any of them want refined hyperfuel? These guys we could trade with and give them some hyperfuel. We could also think about buying plastic from them. It's expensive, but it's a way to get carbon. I don't think that's the worst idea. They don't have enough money to pay us for the hyperfuel that we're selling them, so we're gonna probably take part of that in plastic. So giving 6, let's take 3 of these guys, 4 of these guys to make up for that. That's a blue crystal, and then we'll take 2 units of plastic. So now we have an option to manufacture a couple more weapons and stuff like that. We still can't use the plastic for steel plate purposes, but it's something. Let's also see if either of these guys have cheaper plastic, although it's unlikely. No. It's unusual for NPC ships to be selling plastic. I feel like I don't see that very much. Maybe I'm just not looking for it most of the time. Maybe that we already sold them plastic, that's why they have so many. I don't think they would have had 11 in that case, though. I think they must have had some plastic of their own before. Okay, so that was it for that trade. So now we have 6 units of plastic on board. What's our plastic production threshold? Let's just check real quick. Or let's lower that to 2, so we can afford to spend some of our plastic that we have here. So with that being figured out, we can now think about upgrading the armor for the rest of our guys here. So we can upgrade Vladimir and Date and John's armor. There's Vladimir. And then we'll change him to Armored Vest, and then he can go collect his gear whenever. Alright, he already picked up his Armored Vest, good. Liberty's still on bed rest. How much longer? Post-surgery rest. 13 hours. Okay, we're gonna rest a couple hours in this sector, because we got a derelict coming up next. Okay, let's schedule a few more food beds still. At some point, we're going to want to reserve space for grains and hops. We might do that in the corner bed over here. Probably won't grow that much of it. Let's do another fruit bed. There's some temperature issues in the engine room. We could solve that by putting a vent here, but I eventually want to replace this X1 generator with an X3 generator, which will take up all 4 of these slots. So that's why I'm avoiding doing that. Could think about expanding our hull a little bit and making like an airway around here, just so we can have some more air circulation. We can't really fit any more ventilation over here. This area is also hot, so we could think about putting a vent here. I think that would help. This area is also kind of hot. We might just need another thermal regulator, honestly. But this is 19 degrees over here, so... Yeah, I think this industrial area is just getting a little too hot. Let's put in another thermal regulator. I guess we can actually put it here. That should do. Yeah, we're just waiting for Liberty to rest from her surgery. Got 5 hours left. When she's down to like 2 or 3 hours, then we could probably get underway. This is going to take a little while for the hyperdrive to spit up and for us to travel. Okay. Let's get moving. So we can get the time here. I gotta wrap up somewhat soonish. But I think we can do another derelict before we end here. We got the androids in here chilling out with us. They might help us out if we get in a pinch. Although they haven't been too reliable about that always in the past. I think it's a military alliance mainly who go and board alien derelicts. Okay, so Liberty, are you... Yes, she's still fatigued, but she is recovered enough that she can work again, which probably means she's okay to fight, more or less. It's giving me all these green docking points, and I'm like, oh, I can go right here. Wait, no, that's a friendly ship. Probably don't want to do that. I could dock these guys over there, but I don't think there's any real benefit to doing that. Opposed to just having them over here. I don't have to worry about like friendly fire or anything like that. Right in the nest. This is good. As long as there are not too many haulers popping out at us right away. And we got the plasma melta and the laser going. There we go. That's cool. You saw that hit, that indirect hit on the alien there. I don't know if you guys could see that. We got another crew member that we could potentially rescue. Let's go this way first. Oh, hello. Hi, buddy. How's it going? Good to... didn't see you there. Okay. Okay, we're going this way first, then. That's the way it's gonna be. Man, that plasma blast, we hit the one guy in front, and it really did a number on the second guy behind him. He got hit by like 4 of those little plasma pellets. I think. Try not to kill Marion here. Alright, we cleared that. Not to get bit by this guy. Not too much anyway. Oh, Christian, his body armor just soaked one of the wounds. That was pretty good. He was about to get bitten when the body armor protected him. There's that little white text over his head that says blocked. That's what that means. So another alien out here somewhere. Here we go. There he is. Here we go. Oh, the android did send somebody. I wonder if we should free this person before the androids get there. Let's go ahead and do it. Oh, are they an enemy? I guess they are. Shit. Eric, run. Okay, you're fine. Now I could see this person. They're a slaver, they're bad at botany, they're a minimalist, weapons 3, surrender, they're brave but wounded. I don't think we need any more away team members. We really are just looking for people that have the botany skills, so this guy's a slaver, so we're gonna get rid of him. Okay. Alright, now we want to make sure that we get everything off here before the androids do. Is there an airlock on the ship? There is one. Only one, though. They're stealing all my loot. Come on, guys. Hurry. That's bad timing, because it's like the rest period for all my guys. They're hogging the shuttle bay. There we go. Alright, we got some energy up here that we can collect as well. Let's queue that up. Okay, I think we got everything we could get here. Yeah, the only thing we have left is Marion's body, which we can take. It'll give us some water when we compost it. I wonder why the salvage robot was just chilling there. I couldn't tell what it was doing. I guess it was waiting to reload a full airlock, maybe. Alright, we are all set with this sector. I think we checked for trading opportunities already, but let's just double check. No, not really. I mean, we could maybe sell hyperfuel here, but I think we can hold out for better prices. And we're actually out of fruit. Let's put some more fruit beds over here. Of course, we have 27 unattended tasks, which are probably all botany. Yeah. We need another botanist. I think even if we do cyber surgery on one of our botanists, it's not going to be enough. Because, oh, what have we got here? Subcutaneous nanoweave and intramuscular mesh. Let's take a look at those and see what they do for us. Intramuscular mesh increases our energy by 20. Subcutaneous nanoweave increases our health by 20. So these are just augments that can make us tougher. I guess make our away team members harder to kill, which is not bad. Probably the health is more valuable than the energy, but they're both pretty valuable. Okay, we got a nice outpost here. I think we're gonna do this first, So get whatever's coming from this derelict, and then we'll go back to the outpost and trade. Once we clear that other second derelict. What time is it here? Got like 5 minutes. I think we can clear a derelict when it's 5 minutes. What do you guys think? There's 2 of them, though. Okay, we're gonna rush this a little bit and try not to get killed here. Okay, we're gonna do this and this. With any luck, only one of these will be occupied by aliens. We got another crew member, potentially. Oh, hello. Yeah, we can quickly clear this out. That was nothing. Okay. We'll get this. I want to free him, but not yet, because we don't have a free... Do we have a third shuttle? I forget. We've only got the 2 shuttles, so if I free him, he's going to be, like, stuck here, and there's no airlocks even for him to get oxygen, so he might just die while I'm, like, over in the other ship. So, I mean, he probably wouldn't, but let's hold off, just out of an abundance of caution, as they say. Okay, so we're going to dock here, and we're going directly from one derelict to the other, try to get them both cleared quickly. That took less than a minute, so that was good. Oh, that also took less than a minute. I did not expect that. Okay, well, we can actually... Let's take one team and take them over to rescue whoever was in the pod there. This can all be transferred. We can get this. We can get that. And then we are going to take the whole team there because sometimes we'll get combative people that come out of the pod ready to fight. And we want to avoid that. Oh, there's no energy scrap over here. Although I think that's only happened in one case, and it's like a particular plot thing, so we probably won't see that here. Probably just gonna get a free crew member, and we'll hope that it's somebody useful, like particularly somebody with botany. Okay, we have Brandon. Brandon, welcome to the team. What do you bring? Ooh, he's got potentially good botany, so we could actually give him surgery to get the learning. Oh, he's a game developer. I wonder if he's one of the Bug Bites developers. I don't know. But Brandon, we're gonna give you some cybernetic upgrades, buddy, and we're gonna get you on the botany team fairly shortly. Let's get Brandon. Let's also see, Brandon's also he's brave, but he's not a good fighter. He doesn't have a good weapon skill. Kind of want to send Brandon into surgery right away as soon as we're able to here. Looks like he's about to go on break, so that's good timing. Okay, so Brandon, you are going to get the one that helps you learn, which is it's a hippocampal booster. I'm going to put that in the second slot here. Which one doesn't fit in the first slot? It's the prefrontal microcontroller is the only one that's not compatible with both slots. That's the +1 to a specific skill potential. Yeah, so we're going to give you the hippocampal booster, Brandon, so you can join our botany team here. And we're going to put you on team 3. And we'll get you assigned a... I don't have any pistols on board, apparently. Oh, no, here we go. We'll get you assigned a pistol. We'll get you a bulletproof vest, because we got a bunch of those lying around. We'll get you an oxygen tank, and we'll worry about the rest later. And then, let's set up his priorities and make sure that he's doing botany work so that he can learn. Okay, he has botany as highest, and we'll put research as secondary. Alright, and that's where we're going to leave it for today. I want to say thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. It's free if you're watching on YouTube, or follow if you're watching on Twitch. And I will see you next time. Take it easy, folks.